Alright, good morning. Turn it down a little bit on our end here. Skip this, right? Continue. So, can I check these guys? Not worth robbing.
Forwards.
So, this is actually as far as we got the last time. Just have a peek around, see if there's anything out here worth stealing. What's this? Certainly this can't go poorly.
Without a doubt.
Quick!
Oh, shenanigans.
I grant you death.
What's it like to see?
No strike wasted.
Oh, we're still hasted. We're still buffed from last time? Delay the end of the turn. That's all I like to see.
Repent! A clever boy.
Let us strike as one!
We shall overcome.
This thing's got a lot.
Not used to lighting enemies on
Sick.
fire first.
Alright, so... They're legit, just nothing down here? Just some enemies? It's probably a preposterously high perception check that we're missing. Who's got my highest perception? Sorry. 4, 2, 32, 37, 19, 26. Man, this is rough. I gotta get him some wisdom or some shit. Okay. Well, we did not spot whatever that was. If there's something down here, we're not seeing it. It's just a combat encounter. Yeah, we trivialized it, so we'll just keep moving. Save so we know we got that done.
Open up my back.
Nope.
Best kind of
Guys.
fight.
These guys suck.
Be easier if you not fight back.
Cannot hide from me.
Ha!
Bring him.
Attack.
Okay.
Do not falter!
You forced my hand.
Come here, back. Not gonna stab you.
Nowhere to run. They're just as exposed.
Thought I won't be doing anything.
Will they ever learn?
Strike is one.
Onward!
A lot easier to handle when there's only like a couple of them. It's still very loud. Okay. Just a quick look at the map here. That's quite a girthy map. Look at that. So I think this is where we just were down here, yeah. It's where we were. Okay. Here.
Our path leads on.
Be on guard.
Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi.
Scouts I consider more dangerous.
Aim true.
To victory!
I would love to know why it is that
A fine use of
we
my...
didn't get a surprise round.
I'm glad you did. I'll try to make this swift.
Right over there. What's this?
A clever ploy. Cannot hide from me.
Do not hold back.
Do that because they're
Stay behind me!
just do this. Healed a tiny bit. Good. I don't want Knock Knock to go in all by himself. So I'm just gonna kinda go over here to help neutralize these archers.
My
Try to
see the faces
what the hell?
of my family.
Right then. Okay, that helps. I'm not sure what they just did there. If one of these dicks is
Nowhere to run.
We shall overcome.
Let us strike as one!
blast.
Which knife to choose? Yeah.
Can't do anything. So he's flanked, so he's not getting any sneak attacks, which is great.
Primitives.
I'll have to know what those particular things are.
Aim true.
That's what I'd like to see.
Attack!
Do not hold back!
The same.
Knock Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
I think he's coming at us with a Slayer arrow.
Will they ever?
Nice.
I grant you death. No strength wasted.
Ooh, got him.
Strike as one.
Wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible either. So he'll just stop, right? So why is this showing it's red? That's odd. Alright. Okay, that wasn't the worst. Oh, Lord, just more of this nonsense. Let's go over here. Save there. Review the map. Doesn't appear that there was anything over there. Might have to circle all the way around to get to wherever that is.
Quiet. I'm thinking.
Just do this.
Inimosi travisi.
Keep your eyes open.
Some scouts. Sure are.
Cannot
well.
hide from me. Now is the beginning of the hunt. Nowhere to run.
Something's wrong with the dog, and I can't figure out what. It's just terrified, right? Are you guys on a bomb range? Don't, like, the bombs are so precious though. I don't wanna use
So
them.
it's come to this.
I'm just gonna make them come to us. I'm not. No, we want to hang around with this just or whatever's.
I aim true.
Be easier if you fight back.
Do it that way then. Some wisps at the back. It's a bad time.
Come here, Bax. Not that stab you.
A clever ploy.
Just a bit. It's hopped up.
Onwards!
Do not hold back.
Yeah, apparently their new strat is to just hang out and drop those whatever you call them, those crystal blasts or whatever they're supposed to be. Nope, I won't go anywhere near that.
Ha! Primitives.
I said they found a way to completely neutralize the pet.
Repent.
Stay behind me!
Oh, did we kill it already? Alright.
We shall overcome.
Cannot hide from me.
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
You forced my hand.
Let us strike as one.
Attack! This ends you.
No way.
Not sure why we bother with the dog at this point.
Let us not hesitate.
Where am I?
Right here, my friend.
Channel divinities. Hey, good morning, Steel. Dragon.
We'll do it the hard way.
I aim true.
Nice. Hey, the dog isn't afraid for a change? We'll skip for now.
A fine use of my talents.
Let her move up a little bit. She can be the aggro target.
I'll try to make this swift.
Now,
Be easier if you not fight back.
go ahead and get him.
Strike as one.
Nice.
Grant your death.
Stuff.
Forwards.
Whew. Oop. Saw some guys and I got afraid. Panicked a little bit. Where's... Alright, so it's not going out all the way I'd hoped. There we go. Quick save here. Sip of the coffee. These look like our guys. They are our guys. What's up, nerds? Jamandi Alduri. Ooh. What ho? Just in time, pause. We're expecting an attack any minute. What the heck is this?
A fatal mistake.
Oh boy. Yeah, slay living. They must have like a slaying arrow. That must be what's actually going on. These guys are so useless. Wow. Oh.
Not that stabby.
Cannot hide from me. Left yourself exposed.
At least this nerd had the courtesy of
Training pays
running right into where we were. So this is the problem, is they all have sneak attacks. On the bright side, however, they were dumb enough to bunch themselves up where I could get them. Dog's useless.
Do not hold back.
So it's come to this. I see the faces of my family.
Is he in contact with any of these? Oh, he is. There's a guy right here.
Nice news.
onward.
See, that sucks, is that she doesn't get movement. There's nothing we can like do to equip the dog to.
We shall overcome.
To help that out.
Repent!
That's what I like to see.
Knock knock, you see the enemies on fire first.
I will have her
Stay behind me.
support her boy.
A clever ploy.
Attack!
Okay, he can switch back to his normal weapon. Pop on these.
How dark.
Be easier if you not fight back.
Nowhere to run.
Let us strike as one.
Can he do anything?
Patricium Turinos.
Just a little bit. Dog's still useless. See, that's the real problem, is that they get these preposterous numbers of sneak attacks. There doesn't seem to be any particular way to stop that. So we're gonna have to hold our nose and do the deed.
Patricio Turinos.
As good as that's gonna get for right now. Ooh.
Come here, Bax. I'll stab you.
Do not hurt us.
Here we go. Oh, I think it's gonna be this.
I'm getting killed here.
Do not hold back.
Patricium Turinos.
Okay, that helps.
Aye. Oh.
Bunch of dickbags with Slayer arrows. That's amazing. We're gonna have to live with it because these guys need some support over here. Does he even have a melee option? Sure doesn't.
We shall overcome.
lighting enemies on fire first.
Stay behind me.
Good.
Primitives!
Attack!
Be easier if you knock my back.
I'd love to know how this guy doesn't count as flanked.
Will they ever learn?
Strike at one!
Come here, Bax. Not gonna stab you.
Do not falter.
Got a bone to pick with this jerk.
Fine use of my talents.
Do not hold back!
Dear Lord, what is going on here?
You forced my hand. I see your light.
Which knife to use?
Onward.
It's time to start getting serious with some shit over here. Hey dog, you think you can maybe make yourself useful, or you're still mad at these things? No.
We shall overcome! I shall not falter. Forgive me for this.
Knock Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Stay behind me.
Really? The fact that the additional bombs don't go anywhere near... That's really frustrating.
Be easier if you don't fight back.
Let us strike as one.
Clever ploy.
Come here, Bax. Knock Knock stab you.
Ah! Do not falter.
He's got the bleeding wound.
Something bothering you?
Without a doubt.
How may I help? I'm listening.
Raise deads, of course. Let's just buy these. Let's get rid of that. Longbow. Gotta go back and rest because we got scuffed right up. I didn't expect to have to muddle through a 3-round fight.
I will guide us.
I have yet to determine a successful way for dealing with the sneak attacks. Like, I know there's something to do with the flanking mechanic, but like what does and does not count as flanked is really kind of difficult to discern. That. Do we not have the little... There's a vendor. We don't have the little sales person. That's unfortunate.
Without a doubt.
Where's the storyteller? There he is. See, that's ridiculous. It doesn't. It's supposed to clear his death door, and it doesn't. I don't know if I have any raised dead scrolls. I think I might have burned them all already. So every time that happens, so when he gets on death door, then I've got to burn a spell to clear that. That's really frustrating. Those stupid Slayer arrows. Because what's more fun than lining up a, 3 or 4 archers with Slay Living when you have none protection against it? That's cool and fun game design. Unless the idea is that just that everybody's supposed to have Death Ward, if that's a Death Ward mechanic that you can avoid with it. But I mean, Death Ward doesn't last forever either, so I can cast Death Ward on everybody, but that would not immediately solve our problems. All right, so I probably really should have more communal resistances. Make sure everybody is buffed up the wazoo.
You require my assistance?
Okay.
I stand ready.
This is his good one. I think this one is is up. All right. course, one of the things that's also very frustrating is that we're fighting all this stuff, and none of it is technically evil, so any of our things that, like, blessed weapons and stuff like that, things that are giving us additional damage against evil, they don't count. They're just doesn't matter. So...
I will guide us.
So I got this at least. I should have known that that was a fragment over there. I will do, I'm gonna give, I got heroism in here somewhere. I got heroism in here? What? First off, I should probably have this going. This. What's this one? Yeah, for now, I'll just do that. Tell me that's not a thing.
Without a doubt.
Okay, so that's a thing. So I'm just going to do this because there's a very... Summon Elder Worm. I'm going to give that to Kagar. Warmblood, go careful. Live metal, stand in our way. Kill many, follow long tail. What is this live metal? Black, scary, make much noise. Spells not hurt it. It can heal itself very strong. Do you know where this live metal came from? It came from Big Broken Cup. With it come a warm blood shadow, short and crown, a bush of hair on face. Metal is shadow too, I see. They come from past and won't return them kingdom. Bad when dead shadows walk, they won't attack us. Longtail arrows kill warm blood shadow. Metal very angry by this. Thanks for learning. I have to go. I find this you take. It make black metal not heal. Longtail not defeated, but you can. Alright. Well, thanks, Kagar. You've been a good sport. Stonecutter. Hand axe. This +5 adamantine construct Bane hand axe grants its wielder DR5 bludgeoning. Baller. This sort of makes me wistful for that, for my chest, because I had that, Construct Bane weapon. I just don't understand why a sling staff is an exotic weapon. That kind of sucks. I got this +5 dart. That's something. I was hoping to sell some of this crap, but I guess I'm just not gonna. I guess we're at the end game, so makes sense. What is Dum Dum over here using for his second weapon? Club +1. Can't use a great club. He can use Grim Finale, but I don't want him to have to deal with the fact that it's casting Finger of Death on him every time he unuses it. Yeah, it looks like he can't actually use much. For some reason, he can use scimitars? Okay, I guess that makes sense because that's his favorite weapon. Yeah, let's just use that. I don't know why I'm not using that. I don't know why it didn't occur to me that he could just use that. This would actually be cool if, because I don't, like, if I still had Jaethal, that would work on her. Gets her +5. You can actually use this. Alright. Still doesn't have anything for bracers. It's kind of disappointing, actually. Not gonna lie. Ring of luck, protection. Just double checking to see if he's got anything at all that we could upgrade with. I mean, it'd be nice to get a cloak of resistance +5, but maybe the mighty fists. Winter. Alright, well, in any event, let's do that. Do you know how to get over here? How are they getting there? I'd explore through here. Okay, there is an area we have not explored yet, so let's have a look. Oh,
Strike with Satan.
Attack!
Which knife to choose?
oh, that guy's regretting his life choices, that's for sure. Eternal Wisp. Here. Here. There we go. I'm just gonna charge in. Take a pot shot. I like when the dog can actually do something. That's pretty cool.
Onwards!
Target him. Come on.
I'll try to make this swift.
He needs to get off me. Alright. Again, a lot of money, but nothing to do with it.
Forwards.
Just as a curiosity, can blindness boy here, can he use a shield? Can't be equipped. Alright. So we'll say no, that's too bad. Sir, yeah, but this is like just a +5 scimitar, straight up magic. Yeah, just use that. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a Ragongar weapon, but
Our path leads on.
you lurking steel. All right. Not sure how long ago that thing came up. I guess we'll grab these. Yeah, it turns out I was really cheap in equipping my guards.
Without a doubt.
Grab those, do this. No. Oh boy, okay, so this is the guy, right?
What's new?
That's fine. Curse of Deterioration does. Okay, so the first thing he's gonna need to do is haste, I think.
Inimosi, Travisi.
This time I should have summoned the things first. Alright.
Cannot hide from me.
Stand with me.
At least the dog's not terrified. That's something, I guess. What he's gonna do, he's gonna make use of some of these skeletons. Throw them in the way. Put them up a bit. Just behind them. And we are not gonna fool around. We're just gonna move him up. Move him up beside the girl. Got him.
So it's come to this.
I don't want to get that close to him.
Nowhere to run. No space wasted.
This thing's got a lot of hit points. Yeah, is that it?
I will guide us.
Is that the whole shooting match? Belt of Physical Perfection 8. What? Okay, so he's got the Physical Perfection 8. Physical Perfection 6. So clearly, she needs that upgrade. Where did that even go? Beautiful. And that means that the next one, yeah, that's a huge upgrade for him. I think that's fine for him. This I should actually got the form 6. I don't know. Dex and Con, that's probably he's probably actually better off with that. What about Dum Dum over here? What's he using? Dexterity and Constitution. So that's a straight upgrade for him, okay. Like, I wish we could equip the dog with something, but apparently that's not gonna happen. But that was a huge upgrade, so that was completely worth it.
We march ahead.
Let's double check the room, make sure there's nothing in here we care about. Okay, looks good. All I really want Did I miss something? Or perhaps it's just, I was gonna say, that was where we got the thing. think that was just... Like, seriously, how the heck did you guys all get here? Like, I had to slog through all this stuff, and you guys are just floating around down here?
It's not perhaps
That's just,
Head down. Move quiet. Ready to stab. Not more runner and talker than fighter. Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Okay, I'm actually not gonna live with that. I'm just gonna do this.
Forwards.
I grant your death. Strike wasted.
A clever battle.
Again, why does that count as a sneak attack?
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
We shall overcome.
Repent!
Oh, no, at least he took out the guard. Hey, good morning, Mikey. This guy's gonna be a significant problem. He's absolutely the most dangerous thing out here.
Innocent exposed.
Before we could
Primitives!
previously expect to ignore the guards, but again, why? Why is this counting as a sneak attack?
Be easy. Do not fight back.
There's the dog running away. Aggroing everything, literally everything.
Attack!
Fabrizio Turinos!
Stop. Go where I send you. Well, at least they aggroed all those idiots to the opposite side. Jabberwock over here. That's bad. There's 2 Jabberwocks over here. That's great. And it is definitely a multiple Jabberwock day.
Nowhere to run.
Mercifully, I think most of these guys are protected by plot armor, so I don't have to worry about them all that much. That Slay Living is brutal, though. I'm just gonna hang out here.
Come here, Bax. Not stab you.
I'm seriously considering just leaving the dog behind.
Strike has won.
You forced my hand.
My path at an end. I aim true.
Will they ever learn? I'm getting killed here!
Ah, of course. Naturally.
Onward!
That's ridiculous. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take everybody less the dog, because the dog is now effectively useless. And not only is he effectively useless, he's actually hurting us. He's actively hurting us.
Be on guard. I got you dead.
Stand with me.
Go. How far can he go and still throw a bomb? Move him up a little bit.
Let us strike as one!
Cannot hide from me.
What?
Knock used to lighting enemies on fire.
We shall overcome.
A clever ploy.
Repent!
Yeah. Hey.
Do not falter! Ah!
Nowhere to run.
Yep.
Be easier if you not fight back.
Attack!
Primitives!
You forced my hand.
Yeah, the AC on these guys. What's he got? 32 AC.
Onwards!
Shall not falter.
Let me guess, he's got a bleed effect? Sure does.
Share your troubles.
So that's... No, dog stays here. You go over here and do whatever. Alright, save that.
Without a doubt.
Let's finish them quick.
Fortunately, I think I can get... That's kind of what I was hoping for.
Grant you death. Strike with it.
Stay behind me!
I'll try to make this swift.
Strike at once.
Gonna hit this guy because...
Cannot hide from me. Just exposed.
That's what I have to see. No, you just stay. It's like my real dog. You just stay where you're put. I've had to do something that makes me hold my nose, which is... use bombs, but I want to win. Greater Extend Magic Rod. I would love to know what that means. I've never figured out how to use the rods and stuff. Like the consumable items and what have you. This is almost assuredly going to be an ambush. There's the dog again. So hold on, everybody over here. Facing this way. And wow.
I shall end this suffering.
Nice. Called it. Delay.
Nowhere to run.
Suck the suck, nerds. And wow, I like that the dog can do a thing. I think this is where the dog wants to live. I would like the dog to live here.
So it's come to this.
Will they ever learn?
Let's see.
Do not hold back.
Get her moved over a bit so that Knockock has a little bit of space.
Come here, Bats. Not gonna stand it.
I aim true.
These Wilderovens are not that terrible. Yeah, it's true.
I will guide us.
Can you go and do a... No, he'll probably try to do something. Leave your pets at home, people. All right, quick stretch. Just quick save it again because I can't remember. Saved it. Inch, 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 inch. Okay, so this is looking like this is rough. This is probably the last one, right? All right, so we'll save it here. Can I not talk to Gaspar? Go get him, guys.
Kind of fight.
Herbal. So you'll just have to wait till I can figure out what to do with you. Valerie is in cap as usual because her will save is balls. You know what this sounds like a good time for? Bombs. A lot of bombs. You know what? Actually, what I'm gonna do, see if I can get use out of this.
Inimosi travisi.
Move him up a little bit. It's probably a terrible idea. Actually, now that I see it, it is a terrible idea. What isn't a terrible idea? Skeletons. Lots and lots of skeletons. Just level the playing field a little bit. Actually, I don't even think I can change party members at this point. That is a lot of trash. What I've heard is that the best thing to reinforce trash with is more trash. Alright. Looks good. Go get him, champs. I believe in you. Dio. Does this thing count as a Fae? What does this thing count as? Oh, it's chaotic evil. That's nice. I am not playing with these wild hunt archers. They gotta go. Nice. That's one down. That's alleviates significant amount of threat. I'm just gonna hang out here just a little bit. Dog, you can just do what you're doing. Okay, so Canuck. I'm gonna sneak him around over here. Out of coffee. I don't want anybody to panic, but it's not nearly out. Alright, so interesting to note. Man, I'm aggressively beginning to dislike these nerds. Forgot the dragons have got like 50 attacks, 7 claws, and 10 wing buffets, and 15 tail whips, and what else we got? But you know what I got? I got holy bombs. And I am fin to use them. just about here. And I'm gonna do this. Because one of you nerds is a yeah.
Cannot hide from me.
Don't want to see. I'm trying to figure out which of these is the proper avenue of attack. With okay. Don't know why he did that. Has my haste taken this opportunity to run out? She is still in cap. I didn't realize she could,
Stay behind me.
is she like, what does that mean? What is this going on here? Aura of protection from evil. Okay, so that's my boy here, I think. That helps. She can't do anything because she had to stand up. She has such a miserable will save, it beggars the imagination. And I do believe that, yeah, there. So now I've got to burn his turn. This is really frustrating. I got to burn his turn. Where is that in his spells? Oh, this is wrong guy. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Just get more skeletons in there. Just crap the place up with bodies. I still feel this guy is probably the most aggressive danger. Probably have reach, so I'm just gonna do that. Dog's still useless. Dear Christ in heaven, what the hell?
Do not falter. Onward.
What's wrong with Jubilos now? Let's see if I can fix this problem. Get myself out of their range. Because they almost assuredly have reach.
Attack! Strike is one.
Damn it. So those tiny mistakes, like, they really, really hurt.
Stay behind me.
Just stand up.
Forgive me for this failure.
Fine use of my
Oh, so he's in range. That's brutal. Okay. This is why they say that you need to have as many mass things as possible. Run out of things to crap up the world with.
I grant you death.
All right.
So apparently Jubilost is the target. It's amazing.
Which knife to use?
This is looking a whole lot like it's going to be a reloaded, thing. Man, those holy bombs are absolutely what's up. He doesn't have nearly enough mass heals, but I do have this.
Patricium Turinos!
Cannot hide from me.
There we go. That solves a lot of problems.
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Can you please do something, anything?
Do not falter.
I wonder, can he raise dead?
Patricium Turinos!
Nowhere to run.
Be easier if you not fight back.
Onwards.
This is definitely a what am I up against moment. Yes. Jubilost and Holy Bombs is what's up.
I aim true. Let yourself exposed.
Should have called in these elementals earlier, it looks like. We're getting the job done.
Come here, Bats. I'll stab you.
Nice.
Stay behind me.
He's over there. Excuse me. Do I have a Hegel for myself? I do have a Hegel for myself. I don't know why he was healed less. It's odd. We don't have to heal the main character because he
Good, you get.
automatically gets back up and gets off Death's Door here at the end. So this battle was kind of ugly, and I made some mistakes, but ultimately it worked.
Let us strike as one.
Am I getting burned by these elementals?
A clever ploy.
Or is that the burn from the Jabberwock? That's what I thought.
You forced my hand.
Excuse me.
Cannot hide from me.
Which knife to use?
Do not hold back.
Whew. Who's not standing up here? Yes. All right. So where were all these guys earlier? So that was fairly ugly, but we got through it. I had to burn some mass heals, but
I've been taught if someone annoys you, you either pray or polish your armor. That is why my armor gleams as it does.
do you think some of you nerds could have showed up earlier? Like, anyway. Composite longbow +5. Now, I mean, is that truly better than any other stuff? Frost composite longbow, I don't even know why that's on there. Get out of here. Savage bow. I think he's already got improved critical longbow, right? Yeah, it does. So, wait a minute. Let's have a look at his other crap. What's he using? Savage bow. +1. +1, yeah. Yeah, there's just no comparison in the DPS. Unless you're just waiting for him to, like, hit more. What you guys got on you? Okay. I remember the guy that was... Breastplate +5. Getting a lot of flat +5 stuff, but doesn't really do much. Darvin, you got anything to say here? Quick look at our map here. Let's head back this way. But yeah, Jubilost hunkin' holy bombs was definitely the way to go with those Jabberwocks. We didn't really explore up this way, right? Apparently you can go this way. Why in God's name is he... Oh, well, we got all these guys with us, at least. Where am I? Alright, so it turns out now it's time to start using my thing.
Do not hold back.
Nowhere to run.
Used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Onwards!
Ha! Primitive.
Dawnflower, grant me strength. So it's come to this.
We shall overcome.
A troop.
Be easier if you not fight back. Come here, Vax. Knock stab you.
Stay behind me!
I'm listening. Healing fire. I need your breath.
There we go. Alright. All his spells ran out too, huh? That sucks.
Inimosi travisi.
I'm not more runner and talker than fighter.
I grant you yes.
Let's go at the end of the turn.
Will they ever learn?
Attack!
Let us strike as one!
Which knife to use? Not used to lighting enemies on
hide from
fire
me.
first.
Nice. Is it like nothing over here? Oh, yeah, I was gonna say. It's almost certainly gonna get us jumped, but turn us around to face the opposite direction before we do that. This doesn't want to give us a turnaround either. There we go. Full play +5. guess they're just gifting us with some random loot in case we didn't find anything decent along the way. Yes, we have. I get the feeling that this is where we're going. We're literally just here. Did we just come from there? Yeah, we must have done. So, again, quick save. Attack storyteller. I should probably reevaluate all my spells here. Elementals was pretty handy. These, I don't know what to do with these. If anything. Thinking, I'd love to get up the blade barrier, but like this. It's tough to make work. Sound burst, yeah, there we go. There's something we don't need. Let's go to character, spellbook. What's that? Sound burst. Yeah, get these out of here. I don't know why we've got these. Took it from alignment. Yeah, let's get that up in here. I'm gonna take some of these arrows a lot just so he's got them. That's probably not good, but I'm gonna take Fairy Fire. Oh, can I not get that as a domain spell? That's crappy. Okay. Let's grab that. These are all gold. I'm not sure we need to change those. Protect from energy communal. It'd be nice if we had more than one person that could cast those, but this is the main spell, so I can't really swap those out. seem to recall that Hellfire was a great time. So let's get rid of this blade barrier. I'm going to try the elemental assessor. This is kind of interesting. If you look at the info, so basically it sprays them with multiple elements, and whatever element does the most damage persists. So I'm going to stick with, try that. Oh man, I didn't even, what, unused slots here? On the body, greater restoration, that's handy. Holy word, also handy. Jolting portent. Interesting. Yeah, it's a reflex save. That sucks, though. Kind of like the jolting portent, though. That's sort of like a damage over time thing. Let's try that. And I love Sunburst and Burst and Fire Boss, but Shield of Law. Oh yeah, for sure. Let's do that. All right, and there's nothing else to be done here. Elemental Swarm is what's up. Polar Midnight is also pretty great, but this is also pretty good. Ooh, that's tempting. Polar Midnight is tempting. And it's a fort saves. Wow, do I really want to give a mass heal for that? I think I might. I might want to do that. Let's see what everybody else is doing here. Good with those. Oh, we missed one. And might as well slap another stone skin up. And True Seeing is pretty rad too. I think I'd rather have the heal though. Alright. Just energy communal, ideal. And what does this do? Oh, animal growth. Blessing of the Salamander is actually pretty good. This would be great if the dog actually didn't suck so bad. Aspect of the wolf, what does this do? It's not terrible either. Spare and recovery. I do like Aspect of the Wolf. +4 enhancement bonus to strength and dexterity, but I think enhancement doesn't stack. I think I've already got the enhancement bonus. I might go with this. Just for fun. And honestly, I'll get rid of that. Now I'll get another lead blades. He can't cast spells. He can cast spells though. Alright, what do we get for level 3s? Like poison communal, Archon's aura. What does this do? I kind of want the resist energy communal though. Greater angelic aspect. What? Full immunity. Something blow. I'm sure this is something. Oh, resounding blow is pretty rad too. Is it better than holy sword? Yeah, magic circle against evil is pretty rad. So these effortless armors have got to go because they're just never gonna get used. Get another one of these, and I will grab. I never used the resist energy. I could arguably get rid of that as well, but I'd rather have another greater aura of courage. I don't even know what this does. That's never getting used, so I'm thinking maybe just challenge evil, see if this helps at all. Okay, that should be because that's gonna get quick save it here, so I don't have to do that again. All right, give the fragment of the cup to the storyteller. A third, yes, this is the last one. Prepare yourself, your highness, with a third fragment. The barriers around your castle will fall. The Lantern King will be waiting ready to give you an audience. So, like, to any of you nerds that can... I really wish we had the girl that, this is where we're going, right? You have been jumped by a flock of nerds. Oh. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. Let's see what we got. Take these just because. I'm gonna have to re-equip my entire kingdom, so I might as well use the good stuff. Wait, this is my house. What the hell? Alright, anyway. The Lantern King, your footsteps echo from the ceiling of the ravaged throne room. The sound attracts the attention of old Remus slouching on the steps of the throne. He looks up, shakes his head slightly as if displeased, but keeps silent. Nothing betrays the mask of a deity in his hunched man.
Still hiding behind masks, eldest? Isn't it time you cast them away?
Words, words. How little value we attach to them, and how much they truly mean. But I've grown tired of words and prophecies. I will no longer predict chaos and death. Instead, I will show them to you, myself.
Oh, yes, the time has come! The time of fate and curses!
We'll do it the hard way.
Whoops-a-daisy. I forgot the buff. Alright. Note to self. Buff. So here's what we're going to do. So again, same idea. We still grab all the crap because obviously we're at the end of the game, so this is what we want to do. Leave. Okay, another quick save. And now we do the buffs. Absolutely, I death ward myself. Do fire.
Ona Adayana.
And then
Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana.
Right here, my friend.
where was that 6th spell we just discovered? Yeah.
Ona Adayana.
Okay, actually, I should also do Unbreakable Heart on her.
Sentes. Aporan Sentes.
Heart on the dog.
These magics should be used in other ways. These magics should be used in other ways.
Fine, whatever.
These magics should be used.
Okay, well, fine then. Just knock it off then.
My skills are getting rusty.
Sure are. Right there.
Savitur. Rashani Savitur.
Yes?
Ona Adayana.
You
What
require
else?
my assistance?
Yes, I certainly do.
Ona Adayana.
Okay. And I think that
Savitur. Rashani Savitur. Rashani Savitur. Agritium Turino.
Share your troubles.
I think we've got fire, right? We've already got fire. So let's seem to be really big on electric. So let's do that. And then
I'm listening.
all right, so what else we got in here? Shield of Faith. That's not rad.
Ona Adayana.
Oh, that worked on everybody. Great. Let's do that. So we've got evil and chaos. I think that's good. Just going down the list here. Make sure everybody's got the death wards on them. So we've got electric and fire. Acid seems like a good bet.
Danium. Lisono Danium.
Quiet. I'm thinking.
You got protection from arrows in here? Yes, we do. Okay.
Something bothering you?
You know what? While we're at it. Guardian armor? Sure, why not?
Pashani Savitur.
Did all my guys just run out? Balls. Alright.
So, any brilliant ideas?
Inimosti Travisi.
I think that's as good as that's gonna get. Oh, wait. Sorry.
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Ona Adayana.
What manner of country is this? Where is the lavish dining, the festivals? Place barely merits a footnote in my compendium.
Now we can try it again.
Still hiding behind masks, eldest? Isn't it time you cast them away?
Yeah, buck privates with +5 paladins. Well, arguably it won't make them all that much better.
How little value.
Oh, yes, the time has come! The time of fate and curses!
Hoping that's my best kind of fight.
Yes! Finally, help.
To lighting enemies on fire first.
Can't believe that my nerd timed out already.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah, you know what? Bombs. God damn! Glad I tossed up some acid resist.
We shall.
Be easier to control my back.
And they really want my boy out of here.
Cannot hide from me. Nowhere to run.
So he's Faye. He's a monk. He's chaotic neutral. Alright, so of course we can't actually get him. Explosive bombs. Meh. Alright, well, we're gonna figure it out.
Omronda Gratio.
Don't want to go too far away,
Attack!
but at the same time. Does the dog just pass? Jesus, the offense. Okay.
Come here, Max. Not gonna stab you.
Onward!
Name.
like way too easy, so I'm actually gonna set him up because
Inimosi travisi.
my concerns.
Strike as one.
I'm actually going to. You know what? He's not in bad enough shape yet, so we'll do this.
Which knife to use? Yeah.
What's the AC on this nerd? 46.
Stay behind me!
I grant your death.
A clever ploy.
I shall not falter.
Damn, what the hell was that? Did he just dispel all our buffs? Holy crap, that's a douchebag maneuver. Alright. I'm glad I came prepared for that contingency.
Quadritio Turino.
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Let us strike as one!
Cannot hide from me.
You don't seem to like my curses.
To victory!
Wow, that's such douchebaggery.
Do not falter!
Nowhere to run.
Can he do anything to alleviate this? No, he cannot. So all we can do is that. But now, we can in fact do this.
Be easier if you not fight back.
So I absolutely have to get over there and get him. That's the best I can do for right now. I gotta hope he can hold out for another turn before he does something douchebaggy.
Just a little more.
Onward! Hurrah!
I aim true.
The time for laughter is past. It's the hour of punishment.
I shall end this suffering.
Forgive me for this failure.
It's incredibly frustrating that he's still got -3 levels. And that he's dispelled all of our buffs. Alright, is one of these a frickin' monarch? Well.
Grant you death.
Stay behind me!
he still has all of these debuffs. So if I resurrect him, he will almost assuredly come back with all those debuffs still in place. Did I get cold as one of their... It doesn't matter, they don't have any, Alright, well, we're gonna solve this problem.
Fabrizio Durinos!
So my boy's on the ground, and I don't know what I can do. If I bring him back, he's still gonna have all these debuffs. Literally gotta bring him back from the dead. Stop, please. There's the Lantern King. If is it in here. That didn't work, but I did it.
Come here, Max. Not gonna stab you.
Both blinded. It's useless as always. So, pro gamer strats.
Cannot hide from these.
Let us strike as one!
Okay, so now I've got to do the thing. Because...
Fabrizio Durinos!
Which?
Okay, that solves a lot of problems.
Sunflower, grant me strength.
Pass the dog. Can do. Let's go to here.
Finimosi Travis!
Stupid archers.
Nowhere to run.
They're literally the most dangerous thing in here.
Do not falter!
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
All my knowledge, all my genius, lost.
he's just gonna run around invisible, so that's fine.
Come here, Bax. Not stab you. I make you right all over myself.
Cannot hide from me.
Let us strike as one.
What the hell just happened?
Nowhere to run.
Do not falter. Onwards.
Fine by me if he wants to take that dog.
Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first. Be easier if you not fight back.
I aim true.
Stay behind me.
Come here, Bax. Not stab you.
So what's AC 500? 48. That's
Good, you dead.
she's lying down for whatever reason. Oh, he ran away.
Which knife to use?
Cannot hide from me.
Let us strike as one. I require healing.
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Nowhere to run.
Come on.
Do not falter. I can't keep this up much longer.
Enough.
As soon as the Horn Hunter's body disappears in the fire, the destroyed throne room is flooded with light. The Lantern King in his true blazing form appears in the middle of the room. His furious mask is ringed by fire. The games have ended. Time freezes like resin, trapping you and the eldest in amber light, and the light grows brighter. The Lantern King, the rays pass through you, pierce you, ruthlessly blurring your most intimate secrets, fears, and desires. Something inside of you resonates with the light of the eldest, your curse. It is like the splinter of an arrow that remains in the wound, a slow weapon crawling towards your heart. As soon as the rays touch you, it begins to heat up and then burns with intolerable pain. The Lantern King.
You risk challenging an eldest, and I accept the challenge. You will fight not a mere embodiment, but a true essence. This is my essence. I don't need magic or servile monsters to destroy you. Words are enough. Yes, words. I once told you, words spoken in the right time and place possess the power of the storm. You lightheartedly answer that you know what your power and essence are. Do you desire to make the world a better place? I remember your answer. The world remembers it too. Your answer, heart, essence. Now, cursed king, I'm taking this part of your soul, as I took away Nerissa's ability to love. What you called your essence is yours no more.
Word the eldest fly towards you like an arrow, ready to give new force to the curse that has already tormented you. You have but an instant to reply. And why do you imagine I told you the truth back then, eldest of mischiefs and lies? Perhaps you are the one who was fooled. One who is fooled so easily has no power over words. Fail bluff check. Lantern King Glass. Laughter, soft, insinuating, amiable, is scarier than a nightmare. It resonates a hot metal splinter. The curse within your soul is taking a strong slashing in your essence and making away something essential that nourishes your power.
Let us continue. We both wear the crown. But what do you want? A meager patch of land, a few thousand souls? My dominion is chaos and magic, madness and deceit. Your power is nothing compared to mine. And that is why you are helpless before me. You will take my every blow as a divine punishment, as something imminent.
Yet again, you have little time to answer, and the answer is the only thing that can protect you from the eldest next blow. Religion? There's a great power in knowledge. It traps you in an invisible veil and protects you from the eldest blow. You feel his fury, but you know that it is not derived from apathy, worship an ancient being, mighty but not almighty.
I'm curious what you think of me, cursed king. Do you see me as a villain or a simple joker? In truth, well, everyone can see the truth. Being an eldest means being one of the many strings that hold the world in place. Being an eldest means being such a vast and self-sufficient value that one's equals become strangers and one's inferiors are entirely insignificant. I am an eldest. Laughter, guile, transformation, that's what I am. Being what I am, I will let you feel a modicum of my loneliness. I will take away your pillar of strength.
Having lost all support, you face the deity alone. Silence hangs heavy over the ruined throne room. Don't allow this evil to happen. Being what I am, I will retrieve what's been taken from me. Blinding light flashes away, frightening like a living creature. The blistering metal of the curse cools. It still hurts, but the pain is no longer unbearable. You stand before the eldest as a blazing living star. As he looks at you, as he's seeing you for the first time.
Good. You can play with words. Let us see if you can withstand the heat of my fire.
Stand with me.
Me and my... Okay, can I move or do anything? Where am I? What is happening?
Strike as one. Do not hold back.
Need is for him to cast Greater Restoration on my guy here. Whether or not he can do that, I have no idea. Dog, are you actually... Alright. I have nothing on me. Let's hope I can tough that out for another round. Targeting him is surprisingly difficult. Still chaotic neutral. Alright, how far can I move? Okay. Not the end of the world? My resistant energies are all spent. Of course, they were spent ages ago. Well, I got one of these to burn. That's the best I can do until I can get over to where my boy is. It's over there. Get up and close. At least the dog can do something for a change.
We shall overcome.
Actually, can he still cast? Oh, he can. This hurts a bit. But it's gonna be a similar thing for him. He's gonna move up a little bit. He's gonna drop haste. Hey, did we make our play? Did we achieve Farfignugan? Why can you not cast it on him? Why? Walk me through why that's not an option. No. We cast that spell. Cast this on him. No actions left this turn to use this ability. That's amazing. Alright, well, let's get out of the damn way.
Come here, Bax. Not stab.
What is his actual AC? 44. Hilariously, not as terrible as it was.
Mega strike is one.
Can't do anything. He's got to be in. Please fight him? I think I want to be away from him. Very much convinced that I also would prefer to be away from him. Okay, that's actually great. I don't want that. I want greater restoration. On him. Why? Why? Just why? Why can he not cast that? Diamond Dust? Do I not have Diamond Dust? Is that what the problem is? Jesus, be offense. Okay. Alright. So...
Do not hold back.
Do not hold back.
Cannot hide from me.
Still, he's not evil, so we're just going both bombs to the end here.
I'm getting killed here.
Yep, you sure are. Can you cast this on him? There, perfect. You have had the chance to see a star die. Spots of cold, lifeless darkness cover the fire form of the Lantern King, growing, devouring, and with a dull moan settling to the ground in a cloud of coal blackness. But a moment later, right after the eldest crown lay burning, another shining image is born. It grows glowing, turning to a familiar silhouette wearing a crown. He does have like, I guess he's got like a skull face in there. Lantern King.
Dozen millennia.
Sorry, it says defeat. What a refreshing feeling. I don't remember sensing it for a dozen millennia. The Anthem King freezes, his eyes flicker strangely, and his mass begin to change with incredible speed. One breath, and you are looking upon a horrible grimace of wrath. Another breath, and it's replaced with a playful astonishment. And another, to mask of fatherly care.
But what's next? How will you end this story? Listen, I know. elegant, and refined. The hero defeats a deity in battle. The Empress grants the victor power and immortality. The hero enters the chambers of the deity to become his champion and herald, eternal, powerful, equally glorified both in the first world and in Baldur. His kingdom healed from its wounds and flourished under the rule of the immortal champion. A beautiful ending, isn't it? And this legend is yours for the asking.
Trust the laughing lie. Don't do this. Not after everything you and I have endured because of him. I can give you immortality and power, though not as much as the Lantern Kings. Perhaps we won't be able to stand against the Eldest, but accept my gift and my patronage. And together we will make him pay for what he's done.
How sad it is to hear you, Nyrissa. Thousands of years for nothing! You haven't learned a single lesson. Never left to tell. But what do you say?
What will you ask for in return for immortality, Ellis? What do you exactly do you offer as a reward?
That is easy. I will return your kingdom to Baldur and strengthen its connection to the First World. In their homeland, the Fae can endlessly return to life. I will give to you the same gift. So long as you remain an enclave of the First World, death within its borders will never threaten you. As for the prize, I'm offering you the position of servant. Believe it or not, I am lonely. Divine power and immortality are a heavy burden. To accept it means losing all your friends and companions, but you can find allies in reliable assistance. This is what I'm looking for. Herald and a general with whom I can share eternity, and together we'll play 1,000 wonderful pranks, spread our power across the First World, and further, much further. What do you think? I can let my misguided protege go wherever she likes. Knowing her, I'm doubtful she will become a humble exile.
I won't. I've come too far to go back. It might take me 1,000 years and thousands of deaths, but I will find a way to get back at you, Eldest. Even if he betrays our alliance and becomes your puppet.
There's a part of me that says, are you sure I can't kill you? I think I'll try. Finish him. I do not bow to you, Eldest. You don't get your hopes up. Here's my offer. Lift the curse, return my kingdom to Galarian, and forget we exist, and I will forget that you exist. What do you suggest, Nyrissa?
I suggest we do not kneel. We are both cursed, you and I. But so what? The curse can harm you only as much as affliction touches your kingdom. But now, with the Eldest wounded and bleeding, his henchmen all slain, I can return your state to the material plane. It will heal its wounds, and so will you. I'll create a bond between you and the First World, granting you immortality. Just as the Lantern King promises.
What role in all this shall I play, trespasser?
The role of the vanquished. I know you will hardly accept a defeat, Eldest. You may try to attack us again, but we defeated you once. And we will do it again if we must. I'm ready to fight you forever if I have to.
Not sure what I want to do here. I really think there's a part of me that thinks trying to finish him is terrible, and there's another part of me that says just go, that he can't be killed. I'm not sure what to make of this at this point. I'm gonna go with this one. After you speak, silence falls deep as a chasm. Light pours from the eyes of the Lantern King's mask of the mask of paternal care, but you do not mistake this for what lies hidden beneath it.
So be it. This performance has run its course. It would be unwise to continue. Besides, I have no love of dying, returning to life. My fellow eldest are very good at playing especially intricate pranks at that exact moment. You were cursed by my will. By my will, you are now freed from the curse. May the shackles be broken, the fetters be loosened. What's been stolen will be returned. What's been divided will be made whole again. I say farewell, and release your kingdom to the material plane. Go, be glad of your ordinary mortal life. Forget the gods of the first world. Now they no longer concern
We did it! I think.
Now that the eldest and other spiteful beings wouldn't be bothering us, the king returned to his subjects and celebrated the victory and the end of the kingdom's miseries with great fanfare. Everything gradually returned to normal, including our exciting lives. Not always peaceful, but also not troubled by invasions from another world. And little by little, our heroes and the common folk began to forget the sorrows of the past. Sometimes, on clear spring nights, the king saw dreams. In them, the nymph Nyrissa, fierce and wounded, battled the Jabberwock, died, and returned to life, again, and again, and again. Sadly, the numerous misfortunes that befell the king took their toll on the stolen lands. Matters left to luck and state problems left unattended meant the stolen lands would remain a lawless realm. It turns out you can't be both a great hero and a successful ruler at the same time. Or the hero of this story couldn't, at least. The feud between Brevois North and South, which had been smoldering for ages, finally sparked the fires of civil war. Our troops lent aid to the forces of Restov, led by Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori. After several bloody battles, House Sertova was forced to recognize Restov's independence. The victory came at a high price, but we have no more loyal ally than once more free Rostland. Casil Aldori, who lost an arm during the war, became a permanent ambassador of Rostland at our court. The Tiger Lords never fully recovered from the damage Armont did to the tribe. Lacking a strong leader and torn by infighting, the barbarians sank into a short but fierce internal war. Their lands were quickly appropriated by neighboring tribes, and the Tiger Lords were scattered across Numeria and the River Kingdoms, little more than pitiful remnants of a once great tribe. Pitax almost returned to its former state, a joyful city filled with beers of dubious quality and deals of questionable legality. The old trade houses lost the crown, but they retrieved the property Iravetti had taken from them. Soon, Pitax became almost like a second capital in the kingdom, a thriving city through which rivers of money from across the region ran. Unfortunately, we get much less of this money than we would like. Governor Lyacenza turned out to be helpless against widespread embezzlement. Amid chaos and fighting, Headmistress Gideran managed to preserve the Academy of the Arts, though not its reputation. Only sycophants willing to dash off odes to the highest bidder, primarily our king, stayed to work and study under her tutelage. One could say the Academy still flourishes, though in the same way a pond covered with duckweed turns green on a sleepy summer day, slowly becoming a swamp. No one dreams of studying at the Academy anymore. But for those more concerned with reality than dreams, it will always have a comfortable room. two of the most savage native peoples living in the Gnarl Marches were completely exterminated in the region. The forest paths became much safer, and the peasants' cattle have stopped going missing. Bartholomew Delgado still serves the king loyally. From time to time, he orders peculiar mechanisms and substances from all corners of the world. After receiving them, he spends a few days bragging about some great discovery he's about to make, then ends up gloomy for a few months. Then he receives another package, and the process repeats itself. At night, chilling screams are often heard from his laboratory. After enduring so many storms and troubles, Varnhold eventually turned into a real city. Daring settlers decided to conquer the vast, wild expanses of Dunsword, and despite all odds, they succeeded. The modest colony that almost vanished at the hands of an ancient lich turned everything around to become a thriving city with lively river trading. The Sootscale kobolds think themselves the masters of the area around the old sycamore, and they aren't very friendly toward travelers. It hasn't come to bloodshed yet, but many careless travelers have broken an arm or a leg in the kobolds' traps. When the king visits, the kobolds usually calm down a bit and even take down their traps, but it never lasts long. Oleg's trading post continues to thrive, attracting even more travelers. Much to its owner's displeasure, a small town is springing up around it. Despite Oleg's grumbling, he and his wife are well regarded by everyone, and Svetlana was even elected town chief. Jod and Keston, after surviving the bloom, remained loyal to the king they followed through thick and thin, and they continue to serve as court advisors to this day. The austere priest and the gloomy warrior regularly argue over the proper way to govern the state, as well as which of the two rulers should hear out first. Some things never change. Keston Garas took a post as chief of the kingdom's guard. The former heir to a noble family never returned to Brevoy, severing all ties to his kin. However, a few years after the victory over the First World, a girl arrived from Brevoy and soon married Keston. They say Keston started smiling a lot more after that. Jod remained loyal to the king to the end of his days, healing the sick and generously sharing his austere wisdom with anyone who wished to hear it, and some who didn't. Having fulfilled his duty to the ruler, Erastel's priest peacefully departed this world, surrounded by friends and disciples.
And you are right, Shanty. If you survive, you win.
Having participated in Lamashtu's ritual, Olika gave birth to a strong and healthy baby. Sadly, the child grew into an unruly and violent adolescent. Having made the peer at just 10 years of age, the boy escaped to the Gnarl Marches, fleeing the rage of a mob that tore his mother to pieces instead. No one knows what happened to the lad, but legends of Lamashtu's child, who sometimes kills lost travelers and sometimes leads them to safety, are passed on by word of mouth throughout the area.
I get the feeling that that is going to come back to haunt us later. You allowed Sana Priestess of Lamashtu to perform the ritual to help the unborn child of Olika, the widow of the merchant Luskin. Okay.
Brightheart became a loyal ally and trade partner of the kingdom, and Darvin himself had been seen as a frequent guest in the capital. The elegant monarch of the neighboring kingdom has broken many hearts at court. After his visits, many young guards and servants have been seen staring through windows, sighing wistfully about something. The Fae took a fancy to the kingdom, feeling totally at home here. They often play various pranks, but they never do any serious harm. Falcos and Teresia managed to restore the magic forest. Once freed of the anger of the Scythe Tree, people returned to the abandoned village, and it became a haven of friendship between the Fae and ordinary people, just like old times. The lizard folk of the Longtail tribe returned to live on the shores of Candlemere, but they couldn't return to their ancient way of life. Living alongside people, the lizard folk adopted their behaviors, habits, and even religion. More and more of the long-tailed tribe pray not to the spirits of their ancestors, but to Erastil or Gorum. They even began to forget their original language. I hope someone writes down their songs and legends before they all sink into oblivion. The sweet teeth departed on a journey, hoping to see as many wonders as possible of this world and others. They keep sending us news from every corner of the map. Their bright painted wagon, drawn by a bull mastodon, crisscrosses Galarian, somehow appearing in the center of one incredible story after another.
How come we didn't get a picture of that?
Evindra was glad to see the Lantern King's plans turn to dust. She spent some time helping restore the kingdom after the calamity, then returned home to the First World. They say the rebellious spirit of her cousin Nyrissa awoke within her as well. Evindra is said to recount our story to the Fae, encouraging them to question the power and might of the eldest. After the victory, the storyteller abandoned his affairs and began spending a lot of time alone in contemplation. He eventually bid farewell to the king and left his land. But I suspect the inhabitants of Galarian haven't heard the last of this mysterious traveler, for his own story is hardly finished. Amiri stayed close friends with Nylak, but she remained a pariah to all the other members of the Six Bears tribe. Despite all the wisdom of their new chief, the tribe never found its place among the unfamiliar plains and cities, and they soon broke apart. The two friends left the kingdom together, setting off to find their own adventures. Enough that it would take a separate book to tell them all. Harrim became famous, respected by dwarves throughout our kingdom as well as our neighbors, even as far as the Five Kings Mountains. He's often been asked to help out or teach others, and he's never denied anyone, despite his grumbling. Some people even listen to his preaching. Lucky for us, there's a lot less howling about the end of the world now, and more wise words of moderation and humility. Not all of his disciples turned to Grotus, but everyone took away something useful from his teachings. Octavia didn't stay still for very long. Soon, she and Reg went to Numeria and started a huge slave rebellion there. They didn't manage to destroy the Technic League, but to this day, slaves speak their names with admiration, and slavers with terror. Over the course of their journey, the two grew as close as ever, leaving their quarrels and resentments behind. After returning from Numeria, Octavia settled in her mother's house and became the king's advisor and loyal companion. Rigongar left for Numeria with Octavia to start a slave rebellion. Over the journey, he really matured and learned to understand others, as well as how to control his anger. After he returned, he took a position in the king's court. Being both formidable and charming, he inspired fear in the hearts of some and lust in others. There are even some rumors that he almost talked Octavia into marrying him, and possibly even continuing the Della Fiorni line. Tristan stayed in the Stolen Lands. Endowed with a special blessing of Sarenrae, the priest became known as a great healer and went on to perform many more miracles. I'd say the Movonic Diva deserves the right to rejoin Sarenrae's divine army. I hope the goddess will think the same when Tristan's hour comes and his soul is up for a new judgment. After the war ended, Ekin hung up his bow on the wall and traded the path of the ranger in for the craft of the carpenter. It may not be the most heroic ending to a tragic story like his, but as Torag is my witness, Ekin's happy with it, as is Alina, who became his wife and is bearing his child. Any baby born into this family will be pretty lucky, since the king himself still visits his old friend and will likely become the child's patron. Jubilost returned to the life of a traveling explorer, frequently visiting his favorite kingdom. He said so himself. His famous work studying the First World all opened with a dedication to his longtime companion, the king. Another name was also mentioned, 2Z, my guide and inspiration. Admirers would ask Jubilost many times about this mystery lady, but he would only chuckle, pitch his knapsack on his shoulder, and return to storm the vast expanses of the First World once again.
He recommended Jubilost to pass the gift of immortality to Z, the ghost of the miserable gnome wizard.
As for Knock Knock, apologies, I mean Jester Knock Knock, he continued to be a great source of entertainment for the kingdom, both in and out of the throne room, sometimes even on purpose. His antics in the kingdom had an additional effect. Aside from bringing joy and amusement to the citizens, it also softened the common view of goblins. They even became welcome in the streets of the city, for a time. While he may not have become the hero he envisioned, Knock Knock did find himself and his inner strengths thanks to the king. If you should ever find yourself in the kingdom, be sure to seek him out. He'll gladly regale you with some new tale of adventure, one that will surely make you smile, whether our foolhardy, clumsy, well-intentioned goblin means to or not.
Under your influence, Knock Knock discovered himself a Jester's gift, and realized that he could achieve much through his clever use of making others laugh.
Kalika did not remain in our lands for long. She never lost hope of discovering some news of her sister's fate, and the sorrow in her heart drove her to restless journey. One day she left without saying goodbye. No one knows where, taking only the simple things she fled with from Kadira. Many years after, we received news of the sister's fate. As it turned out, Canera was killed by the Forefather, and her soul, after enduring terrible suffering, was used to create a new she-devil. Somewhere on the roads of Galarian, this terrifying creature crossed paths with Kalika, but no one knows how this meeting ended.
You surrendered Canera to the devil known as the Forefather. We actually didn't do that. Canera surrendered herself.
The king and Valerie stayed together, lovers and companions, bound not only by love, but by common duty. The amazing union underlies dozens of ballads and poems written by delighted subjects and echoed all throughout Aveston. There's more fiction than truth in those poems, of course. Our hero and his beloved keep their relationship well behind closed doors. The only thing kept in the chronicles in the truest detail is the grand royal wedding. Valerie became a worthy and honest ruler, like anyone doubted she would. And while their subjects can't wait for an heir, the beautiful royal couple seems to be in no hurry to continue their lineage. As for myself, the author of this book, Lindsay, who never chose a pretty nickname, I stayed here, within my own book, to watch what happens in the kingdom, and one day write this epilogue. I hope, oh honored reader, that you learned something important from this story, or at least were entertained by it. And now that it's concluded, I have only to set the final period and go silent forever.
And there you go. And that was it. That was the ending of Pathfinder Kingmaker, which I truthfully never thought I would see. But we did it. Yay. We ran way over time, but we wanted to see the ending after slogging through it so miserably. So, I guess I'll have to think about what it is I'm going to do on my off DDO days now. Might move on to Wrath of the Righteous, but we'll see. But that's it. That's the end of the game. I hope everybody enjoyed the journey with me. But we're going to wrap it here. I would like to thank everybody who stopped by to see me. We'll be back again bright and early tomorrow morning at 0930 hours. That is 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope to see everyone there. I'll be playing DDO again. If not, then I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. I hope that wherever you are safe. And we will see you all again soon. So take care, everybody.